Jumanji 1995. After 29 years, what happened to the cast now in 2024? Nearly 3 decades after the release of the iconic adventure film Jumanji, fans still fondly remember the thrilling jungle journey that captivated audiences worldwide. But what has happened to the talented cast since then? From Robin Williams' unforgettable performance to the supporting stars who made their mark, this article explores the incredible transformations in their careers, personal lives, and the exciting projects they've taken on in the years following the film's success. Join us as we dive into the past and present of the Jumanji cast, uncovering where they are now in 2024. Robin Williams, born on July 21, 1951, played the role of Alan Parrish in the 1995 film Jumanji when he was 43 years old. Alan Parrish is a courageous and adventurous man who finds himself trapped inside the dangerous game for 26 years. His role demands immense emotional depth as he transforms from a scared child to a man of resolve, trying to save his friends while confronting the fears that held him captive. Despite his success and beloved roles, Williams' life was marked by private struggles. He battled severe depression, anxiety, and the early onset of Parkinson's disease. Williams' career was a mix of great triumphs and deep personal battles. His most famous works include Good Will Hunting, for which he won an Academy Award, and Mrs. Doubtfire, yet his personal life was far from idyllic. His first marriage to Valerie Velarde ended in divorce in 1988, and he later married Marcia Garces, with whom he had 2 children, but that marriage also ended in divorce in 2010. Williams remarried in 2011 to Susan Schneider, but tragically, just 3 years later, he passed away on August 11, 2014, at the age of 63. Lloyd Barry, born on November 11, 1926, was 69 years old when he played the character Bum in Jumanji, 1995. As a wise, old man who offered perspective and insight, Lloyd's role was brief but memorable. He had a long and illustrious career in acting, often portraying characters that embodied wisdom and age. However, Lloyd's personal life was less filled with fame and more marked by solitude and hardship. He experienced the painful loss of several close family members over the years, including a child, which deeply affected his emotional well-being. Lloyd faced financial difficulties at various points in his life and struggled with the isolation that can come with growing older in a career that often forgets its veterans. His later years were also filled with health problems that made public appearances less frequent. Lloyd passed away on July 12, 2016, at the age of 89, with no public details available about the cause of his death. He remained a beloved but mostly private figure until his passing. Jonathan Hyde, born on May 21, 1948, played the dual roles of Van Pelt, the ruthless hunter, and Sam Parrish, Alan's strict but caring father, in Jumanji, 1995, when he was 47 years old. Van Pelt is the embodiment of the dangers within the jungle, a relentless figure chasing after Alan throughout the game, while Sam Parrish is a concerned yet distant father who holds high expectations for his son. Hyde's ability to portray these contrasting roles with such conviction demonstrated his exceptional versatility as an actor. His career, spanning theater, film, and television, includes notable performances in films such as Titanic, 1997, as J. Bruce Ismay in The Mummy, 1999, as the villainous banker. While Hyde's acting career has been celebrated, his personal life has remained relatively private. He has been married twice and has children, although he is not often in the public eye. Throughout his career, he has worked with prestigious theater companies and established himself as a respected figure in both the UK and Australian acting scenes. Hyde, now 76 years old, continues to act occasionally, though he is not as frequently seen on the big screen. Bebe Newworth, born on December 31, 1958, was 36 years old when she portrayed Nora Shepherd in Jumanji, 1995. Nora was a stabilizing force for her niece and nephew, showing practical kindness and nurturing energy as their aunt. Though her career has been impressive with a range of iconic roles, including in Cheers and Frasier, Beebe's life outside of work has been complicated by personal pain. Her first marriage ended in divorce, and she struggled with issues of loneliness and the expectations of public life. Despite these challenges, she was able to focus on her career, continuing to excel in theater, television, and dance. Tragically, Beebe's personal life was marked by several family tragedies, including the loss of close family members that left a lasting emotional scar. She has no children, and her relationship with her family has often been strained. At 65 years old, Beebe continues to act but has become increasingly selective about the roles she takes, preferring projects that allow her to showcase her depth and versatility. Kirsten Dunst, born on April 30, 1982, portrayed Judy Shepard, a quick-witted and resourceful girl, in Jumanji, 1995, at the age of 13. Judy, along with her brother, stumbles upon the Jumanji game and shows remarkable courage and intelligence as she tries to help her family survive the game's challenges. Dunst's career took off from a very young age, and she became one of Hollywood's most recognizable child stars. Throughout her career, Kirsten faced both triumph and tragedy. As she grew older, Dunst struggled with the pressures of fame and her transition to adult roles. She went through a highly publicized relationship with actor Jake Gyllenhaal, and her personal life has often been a subject of media attention. She has been open about the challenges of balancing her career and personal life, including her struggles with depression. Dunst married actor Jesse Plemons in 2017, and the couple has 2 children together. Despite her success, Dunst's life was not without its challenges. Now at 42, she remains active in her acting career, balancing family life and her professional work. Bonnie Hunt, born on September 22, 1961, played Sarah Whittle in Jumanji, 1995. At the age of 34, she embodied Sarah, a childhood friend of Alan's who was deeply traumatized by the game yet returned to help defeat it. Throughout her career, Bonnie became a beloved figure, known for her roles in Beethoven and her self-titled TV show. However, her life wasn't without its struggles. Although she had a successful career, her personal life was filled with moments of heartbreak. Bonnie's marriage ended in divorce, and she faced the challenges of trying to balance a thriving career with the demands of personal life. She also faced struggles with infertility, which prevented her from having children. Despite these challenges, Bonnie continues to be a positive presence in the entertainment world, with a focus on creating work that highlights her wit and talent. Currently, Bonnie is 63 years old and remains active in acting, writing, and directing. Bradley Pierce, born on October 23, 1982, is best known for his role as Peter Shepard in Jumanji, 1995. At just 13 years old when filming, Bradley portrayed the timid but brave younger brother of Judy. His character grew from being cautious and scared into someone who embraced bravery and loyalty as the movie unfolded. Growing up in Los Angeles, he faced a career that started with promising child roles but ultimately led to a quieter adult life in the entertainment industry. While his early years seemed filled with potential, his later career saw a decline in opportunities, and he pivoted to voice work, notably in animated series. On the personal front, Bradley has faced struggles with relationships and personal challenges, having married but experiencing a painful divorce that left him dealing with the loss of his family life. He has no children, and his romantic life has been marked by difficult separations. As of now, Bradley is 42 years old, living a more private life away from the spotlight, focusing on his family and voice acting projects. Patricia Clarkson, born on December 29, 1959, was 35 when she played Carol Parrish in Jumanji, 1995. Carol is a warm and supportive mother to Alan, offering a safe emotional harbor in his tumultuous childhood. Clarkson's career has spanned decades, earning acclaim in films like The Station Agent and Pieces of April, but like many actors, her journey to success wasn't smooth. Clarkson struggled with finding the right roles for her talents and faced periods of relative obscurity, coupled with personal turmoil. Her relationship history includes a few failed romances, including a brief but intense marriage that ended in divorce. She has often spoken about the difficulty of balancing career ambitions and her personal life. Though she has no children, Clarkson continues to inspire many with her perseverance. Now 64 years old, Patricia is still active in Hollywood, earning accolades for her performances in both television and film. David Alan Greer was born on June 30, 1956, and portrayed Carl Bentley in Jumanji, 1995, where he was 39 years old. His character, Carl, is a former employee at Alan's father's shoe factory, who later becomes a dedicated police officer. He is characterized by his loyalty, bravery, and his tendency to find himself in perilous yet comedic situations. Greer has had a multifaceted career in television, film, and comedy, often known for his roles in Living Color and The Carmichael Show. However, his life hasn't been without its own difficulties. Greer has spoken openly about struggles with family and his journey to find lasting happiness in relationships. He has been married twice, but his personal life was marked by divorces. His most painful life event came from losing his father, which significantly impacted his emotional well-being. Despite challenges, Greer remains a beloved figure in the entertainment industry, continuing to work in comedy and television. As of now, he is 68 years old. Adam Hanbird, born on February 23, 1982, was just 13 years old when he portrayed young Alan Parrish in Jumanji, 1995. Young Alan is the adventurous and brave boy who discovers the Jumanji game, setting off a series of events that change his life forever. Adam's career started early, and while he was celebrated for his performance in Jumanji, his later years took a more private and tumultuous turn. He has not stayed in the public eye much after his childhood success, with few roles and even fewer public appearances. His personal life was affected by his early fame, and the pressure led to a period of struggle with mental health, which he has spoken about in later interviews. The actor also experienced difficulties in maintaining long-term relationships, leading to a rocky romantic history. Now 42 years old, Adam has stepped back from the limelight and is believed to be living a quieter life, though he has kept much of it private. Laura Bell Bundy, born on April 10, 1981, played the role of young Sarah Whittle in Jumanji, 1995, at the age of 14. Sarah Whittle is a courageous and adventurous girl who, along with Alan Parrish, becomes trapped in the Jumanji game. Bundy's portrayal of Sarah highlights her bravery and resilience, traits that would define her character as she grows older. After Jumanji, Bundy transitioned from acting to a successful career in country music and Broadway, starring in Legally Blonde, the musical, which earned her critical acclaim. Despite her success, Bundy faced her own personal challenges. She has been open about her struggles with anxiety and mental health, and how they have shaped her life and career. Bundy has been married twice, first to actor and singer Nathaniel O'Reilly, with whom she had no children, and later to her current husband, an entrepreneur. Her personal life, however, has not been without its challenges, as she has faced difficulties in finding lasting happiness in relationships. At 43 years old, Bundy continues to work in the entertainment industry, splitting her time between acting, singing, and advocacy for mental health awareness. Daryl Henriquez was born on January 28, 1942, and was 53 years old when he appeared in Jumanji, 1995, as the gun salesman. His character is a no-nonsense businessman who sells weapons to Van Pelt, embodying the pragmatic and transactional nature of the character. Henriquez's career has largely been confined to supporting roles, but his portrayal of the gun salesman was memorable for its sharp, direct energy. His personal life, however, has been less straightforward. Henriquez has struggled with alcohol addiction throughout his life, which led to strained relationships and, eventually, the collapse of his marriage. He has been married twice, with both unions ending in divorce. Despite these challenges, Henriquez continued to find work in the industry, often in bit parts. In his later years, he faced health problems, and his financial situation became unstable. Now 82 years old, Henriquez lives in seclusion, focusing on his health and attempting to find peace after years of personal turmoil. Malcolm Stewart, born on May 15, 1948, played Jim Shepherd in Jumanji, 1995, when he was 47 years old. His character, Jim Shepherd, was the loving father who tragically died in a car accident, leaving his children to navigate the chaos of the game. Malcolm's portrayal of a warm, supportive father was a stark contrast to his own life's challenges. Though he built a solid career in television and theater, Malcolm faced struggles in his personal relationships. His first marriage ended in a painful divorce, and he later faced the grief of losing a close sibling, which left him emotionally shattered. Malcolm also wrestled with depression in his personal life, despite maintaining a successful acting career. He had children from his marriages, though his relationship with them became strained as they grew older. Now at 76, Malcolm has largely retired from acting, and while he remains proud of his body of work, his life outside of the screen has been marked by personal loss and deep reflection. Jillian Barbera, born on February 22, 1958, was 37 years old when she played Mrs. Thomas in Jumanji, 1995. Mrs. Thomas is a nurturing and supportive teacher who helps guide the children in the chaos caused by the Jumanji game. Her performance, although a smaller role, was pivotal in offering a sense of comfort and stability in the film. Barbera, originally from Canada, has had a long career in television and film, appearing in shows like The X-Files and Supernatural. Throughout her career, Barbera experienced the ups and downs of acting life, with moments of success and long periods of struggle between roles. On the personal front, Barbera faced heartbreak after a failed marriage that left her grappling with the pressures of raising 2 children alone. Her dedication to her family and career has earned her respect in the industry, but she faced significant health challenges in recent years, including a battle with breast cancer, which she fought bravely. Now 66, Barbera remains active in acting, though she has slowed down in recent years. James Handy, born 1953, was 42 years old when he portrayed the Exterminator in Jumanji, 1995. As the Exterminator, Handy played a no-nonsense character tasked with handling the chaotic and bizarre infestations caused by the game. His portrayal was both humorous and practical, showing a man trying to keep control in an uncontrollable situation. Handy's acting career spans several decades, with notable roles in TV shows like The X-Files and The West Wing. Despite his long and steady career, Handy's life off-screen has been marked by struggles. After a long marriage, he experienced a difficult and public divorce that shook him personally and professionally. He also faced a series of financial issues, stemming from the collapse of some of his business ventures. However, Handy continued to work steadily in smaller roles, often playing character parts in TV and film. He is a father to 2 children, though his family life has been marked by the hardships of balancing fame and personal turmoil. At 71 years old, he remains active in acting, but his roles have become less frequent as he enjoys a quieter life. Peter Bryant, born on July 30, 1959, was 36 years old when he played the paramedic in Jumanji, 1995. His character is calm, collected, and professional, providing medical assistance during the wild events of the game. While Bryant's portrayal of the paramedic was understated yet effective, his personal life was anything but calm. Early in his career, Bryant faced constant rejections and a lack of opportunities in Hollywood, which led to financial struggles. On top of that, his marriage fell apart due to the stress and emotional toll of his acting career. Despite a few attempts at a comeback, Bryant never achieved the fame he sought. He married twice, but both relationships ended in divorce, and he has no children. Bryant also faced health issues later in life, including a battle with depression, which led him to leave the industry behind. Now 65 years old, he lives quietly, far removed from the public eye, still struggling with the emotional scars of a life that never quite lived up to his hopes. Frank Welker, born on March 12, 1946, was 49 years old when he contributed his special vocal effects in Jumanji, 1995. Known for bringing the sounds of the jungle to life, Welker's vocal talents gave a unique personality to the film's animals, adding intensity to the creatures that roamed the game world. Welker's career has been both illustrious and tumultuous, with notable contributions to animated classics like Scooby-Doo and Transformers. Despite his success, Welker's personal life has been fraught with heartbreak. He was married once, but the union ended in a bitter divorce, which had a deep emotional impact on him. His career often took precedence over his relationships, leading to feelings of loneliness. He never had children, something he later regretted. Additionally, Welker faced public criticism at one point for his role in various controversial projects, which contributed to a decline in his professional reputation. Now 78 years old, Welker remains somewhat active in the industry, but his personal life remains a mystery, and he tends to avoid the limelight as he reflects on the choices that shaped his life. Tom Woodruff Jr., born in 1959, was 36 years old when he portrayed the lion and crocodile in Jumanji, 1995, bringing these terrifying creatures to life with his physical performance. Woodruff's work in creature design and effects has earned him praise, particularly in films like Alien 3 and Starship Troopers. However, his career was not without its struggles. Woodruff faced many years of isolation during his early career, as the nature of his work required long hours and limited social interaction. His first marriage ended in divorce, a result of the pressures of working in the special effects industry, which often took him away from home for extended periods. Woodruff also faced a severe personal crisis after a close family member passed away unexpectedly, which left him emotionally scarred. Despite these setbacks, Woodruff pushed forward with his career, and though his life has been one of professional highs, the emotional toll has been significant. Now 65 years old, Woodruff has retired from public life, living in relative solitude and dedicating his time to personal projects and reflection. Gary Joseph Thorp, born on December 11, 1980, was 14 years old when he portrayed Billy Jessup in Jumanji, 1995. Billy was a key antagonist in the film, tormenting young Alan Parrish and embodying the harsh challenges of adolescence. Gary's role as a bully who made life difficult for Alan reflected some of the darker aspects of youth. Unfortunately, Gary's own life took a downward spiral after his early success in film. He struggled with substance abuse and found it difficult to transition from child stardom into adult roles. His career remained largely unnoticed after Jumanji, and he was often in the media for his troubled personal life. Gary was briefly married, but his relationship ended in divorce, and he never had children. He battled mental health issues and financial difficulties throughout his life, adding to the sense of lost potential. Now 43 years old, Gary lives a more reclusive life, far from the Hollywood spotlight. His struggles have defined much of his adulthood, though he remains committed to getting better and has occasionally worked in small theater productions. Who is your favorite character from Jumanji 1995? How do you feel knowing that some of the actors have passed away? Don't hesitate to leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this content, please remember to like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you won't miss future videos. Thank you so much.